Kentucky judge was shot and killed yesterday afternoon in his chambers, and this sheriff was charged with his murder, and wait until you hear the motive. So multiple law enforcement agencies responded yesterday to calls at the courthouse about multiple shots being fired. When they arrived, they found 54-year-old District Judge Kevin Mullins with numerous GSWs. Now, here's what happened, and get ready for this. So the preliminary investigation showed that the Letcher County Sheriff Sean Steins went to the courthouse yesterday afternoon asking to speak with the judge alone. While in his chambers, they had some sort of argument, and then multiple shots were fired. Now, this next part hasn't been officially released, but numerous sources are saying that the judge was apparently essaying the sheriff's underage daughter. And by SA, I mean RAPE. And again, this is just allegedly, but a lot of people are saying that it wasn't just the sheriff's daughter. Apparently, there were numerous girls. People from the town are also saying that the sheriff is a stellar man and that despite what he did, they fully support him. Now, again, none of that has been officially released. This is an ongoing investigation, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Sheriff Steins was arrested right then and there at the courthouse and is currently being held behind bars. I will keep everybody updated on this case and what they end up finding out.
Woo. So, hey, that's a mouthful right there, man. First and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone, and Shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect. Alright, this is brought to you in the spirit of the Ruach, the Holy Spirit, and the strength and power of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. So, man, what's done in the dark shall come to the light. A man reapeth what he soweth. Let's get a couple of these. Proverbs 22:8. He that soweth iniquity shall reap vanity, and the rod of his anger shall fall. Messing with underage females, right? Multiples. And you thinking their fathers find out and they not going to come and do something about it. Especially these Edomites, man. These good old boys. All right? And their kingdom and their rulership. Right? They going to come and do something about it, man. This judge. This guy is crazy, man. All right? 2 Corinthians 9:6. But this I say, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly, and he which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. Once again, that's on both sides, left side, right side. You sowing evil, you're gonna reap evil. You sowing righteous, you're gonna reap righteousness. Right? So it's gonna come back to you. What you put in, you get out. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi is the just powers. Alright? Galatians 6:7. Be not deceived. Yahawah is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. Most definitely. And what do you want to do? You want to build up your treasures, up in heaven. Matthew 6:20. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Now, a wicked ass Edomite, like this judge, his treasure was messing with little girls, man. As you can see in the video, it's multiples. Okay? And he's believing that nobody will see him. Okay? They call their lands after their names. Psalms 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. He's sitting there thinking that he's a judge, he's not going to be found out, etc., etc., and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. That type of high-minded, arrogant spirit, right, is in these Edomites, man. Let me see. I think this is it. Yeah. Proverbs 8:13. The fear of Yahawah is to hate evil, pride, and arrogance. This man has all of those all in one, right? This judge. And the evil way and the forward mouth do I hate. Okay? Manipulation. The things that he's doing. Messing with, dude, you messing with another man's daughter, man. At the end of the day, that right there is a cause for being took out in that sense. Okay? Now, understanding in the law, what's it, Deuteronomy 22, right? If she has to cry out, understanding that, right? Deuteronomy 22 and 27, for if he found her in the field and that betrothed damsel cried and there was none to save her, if a man find a damsel that is a virgin which is not betrothed and lay hold on her and lie with her and they be found, all right, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, etc., etc. Now these are Edomites, right? They're not under the law or whatever, and we're not pushing RAPE, understanding that, all right? It's a certain order of things that will go in the kingdom, how things will go in order, right? Men will be giving away their daughters, right, to established men, right? Because arranged marriages will come back into play. Now, this situation is not that, all right? Don't ever get it twisted, okay? That's not the old paths, all right? This man was just being deceitful. Now, you have some young girls, 15, 14, whatever that may be, partaking in these things, such as what's her name, Faith Evans, right? Let's see if we can find that clip. She was talking about she was messing with dudes at 15. I don't want the full episode, I just want the skit. Let's see if I can find it on TikTok. Possibly.
You're like, look at
Faith Evans sneaking out window.
Faith Evans done slipped up.
This guy here? You know what?
And there's a huge part of my life and an important part of my life, but, you know, there's shit that happened before that.
Yeah, you gotta hear about shit.
I used to get my ass beat for sneaking out the window to go to somebody's studio that I didn't even, know I was gonna be a recording artist. So,
But
I used to fuck mad niggas when I was little. That's why dick don't really do shit for me now. Like, your dick don't
where
really
that
It was just like, I like him. I think I'm So that's why as an adult, I'm like, it's not somebody, that doesn't mean and there's
y'all. So 15, 16, 17, right? She's telling you. Now what's promiscuous mean? Having or characterized by many transuent sexual relationships, demonstrating or implying an undiscriminating or unselective approach, indiscriminate or casual. All right, so just the woman that's out there, a THOP, man. That hoe over there, that hoe out there. All right, she's just for the streets. So that's what Faith Evans was basically being. Okay, so once again, right here, 24. Then she, let's start at 23. If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto a husband, and a man find her in the city and lie with her, then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they die. The damsel, because she cried not, being in the city, and the man, because he hath humbled his neighbor's wife, so thou shalt put away evil from among you. And that's if she's betrothed to a man, right? So Faith Evans was definitely just playing the harlot. Alright? And your women should play the harlot. Just how we used to be, man. Alright, let's read 4 and 15. Hosea. Though thou Israel play the harlot, yet let not Judah offend and come not unto Gilgal, neither go ye up to Bethaven, nor swear Yahawah liveth. Right? These are the tendencies of our people, because in that sense, that's in a wider sense of playing the harlot, meaning that we was worshiping false gods and things like that. Okay? But our women, I want to find that scripture, harlot in the street. If brothers know it, they could put it in the comment board. That's not it. And that build without imminent. Nah, your women or your daughters, it's your daughters should play the harlot. And we could get that one. That's actually straight. Amos 7 and 17. Therefore thus saith Yahawah, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword. And thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his hand. Most of our women are playing the harlot in the streets. Messing with other men, just constantly on a cycle of from one man to another. That's what Israel is used to. All this promiscuous behavior, twerking, just casually throwing the box around, right? Therefore, you have coined the term hood rat, right? That's what Israel is into, playing the harlot, man. A loose woman, all right? So, glad I could find that clip. That's what Faith Evans was being, and that's what, because if this was continuous, this man messing with these women, these underage daughters, and they're not crying out in the street, then they both supposed to be unalived. That's the hard truth of the law. That's the hard truth. That's the bitter facts of the law, which you Americanized men can't understand. If she's not crying out, she's getting touched on and stuff, but she's not saying nothing about it, then she's also guilty of the sin. Okay? So with that being said, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone and Shalawam, to the Lord's hopeful elect, Kwam Yasharahla. Now, once again, we do not condone RAPE, all right? But understanding that these things have to be, women need to cry out. And you could be like, well, what if she's scared or whatever and all of that? Well, she's going to continue to let it continue. This is why your kids need to be raised up in the law. This is why your kids need to be, first of all, a daughter. You watch over a daughter. You watch over a shameless daughter, most importantly. All right, that's in the Apocrypha. So you watch over, before I end it, see if I can get that. I think it's in Barak, but I'm going to just look it up. Watch over, and I know it's in Barak, Ecclesiasticus, Barak 42 and 11. Keep a strict watch, in the CEB, keep a strict watch over an unruly daughter, so that she doesn't make you an object of ridicule to your enemies, a topic of talk in the city and the assembly of the people, and she shame you before the crowd. Don't you think that attitude that Faith Evans has shames her father? Don't you think the attitude of these women that were being RAPE'd, by the judge, and it's multiple times, it's over and over, they never said nothing to their father, it brings ridicule and shame? Now I understand manipulation and things like that, but still, say something. Don't even be in that situation. And as a parent, you're supposed to watch over your daughter, man. Don't let her be in that situation. Because some of these women just get manipulated. Look at Aaliyah. Boy, it's all coming out. Aaliyah P. Diddy picture. Booyah. This one constantly comes to mind. Look at this. Shamelessness. Okay, J-Lo, all of these. You don't supposed to be in the bed. Like, what is that, man? Straight wickedness, man. Aaliyah was messing with many men as a young age, just being passed around. You could constantly see it. Look at that. Come on now. Constantly being passed around. How many times we gotta show it? Alright? You know? You watch over a shameless daughter. You got Rihanna. And I could go in. Rihanna flew out at the age of 15 to sign a contract with Jay-Z. And she was told, you either gonna sign this contract or you gonna go out the window. Okay, now allegations is coming out that she was SEX trafficked over here, or basically, whatever it may be. So hey, what's done in the dark shall come to the light. Just like this judge got unalived for that situation, Jake is gonna get took out for these situations as well, for manipulating and misusing our people, man. So with that being said, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. All right, double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS. All right, shalawam to the Lord's hope for elect once again. Shalawam.